hunt is on to find Britain's best amateur cooks.
The competition's definitely getting started now.
Real people in real kitchens.
Yeah, baby! Woo!
Face the ultimate cooking challenge.
Oh, no.
I think I've massacred this sauce.
Teams of two battle against the clock.
Panic, 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 panic.
We've got Tart issues.
To produce a restaurant-standard three-course meal
Ta-da!
that will impress their competitors.
But I don't think I've ever seen anything quite like it before.
I don't like the look of that brown stuff.
Would have gone for more meat, less hair.
And our esteemed judges. 4 times Chef of the Year, 8 times winner of Best Restaurant plus 2 Michelin stars, Michael Caines.
I've been working 22 years, 18 years at 2 Michelin stars. Cooking to my standard is going to be tough.
And founder of leading cookery school and renowned writer, Prue Leith.
I don't want a perfectly good meal. I want an exceptional dinner.
Each team will transform their homes into a restaurant for the night.
Oh, wow!
And the experience will be scored by their rivals.
Can anyone smell burning?
Check the bread.
Oh, shh.
That's not a good start. Haggis on fire.
But ultimately, the judges have the final say.
I think it falls a little bit flat on the palate.
Oh, thanks, Michael.
Part of me thought, God, that looks a mess.
You're just a bit weird.
At the end of the week, the teams will return to kitchen headquarters to find out who will reach the next round.
I'm going to give you 10.
The final winners will walk away not only with £10,000,
Stop cooking.
Step away from your benches.
but the right to say, my kitchen rules. Previously on My Kitchen Rules, 4 cooking teams from the north joined the first heat of the competition.
This is proper Yorkshire.
First up was Simon and his mum, Linda, whose Yorkshire menu led to a meltdown.
It's just not working for me.
And now he starts shouting at me.
They scored 61 points out of 90. 2 points behind were hunter-gatherers Angela and Rob, whose wild starter proved tame in flavour.
It's a bit bland and lacks seasoning.
Syrian siblings Rezan and Reda were aiming high with their Mediterranean meal,
We are desperate to win.
but they failed to scoop the top spot on the leaderboard.
So that gives you a grand total of 60.
Like, really?
Today the teams are in Harrogate, where healthy mummies Anna and Faye have 7 hours to transform their home into a restaurant and produce a 3-course meal.
I'm actually getting really nervous now.
Yeah.
Like I can feel like butterflies.
Hi, I'm Faye,
Hi, I'm Anna.
and we both live in Harrogate in North Yorkshire.
Although I'm originally from Australia,
Good girl.
we both met when we were pregnant and we went to NCT classes.
Aw, kisses. Aw.
OK, off you go.
Me and Anna are both really healthy. Health is so important to us both, I think. Anna's a dietitian, I'm a chiropractor, so that's our lives.
We believe that healthy food isn't only better for you, it's even tastier.
Totally. Hi, girls. Come in.
When we're cooking, I don't want it to taste bland, and I think people think that healthy food has to.
Yeah. I think me and Anna are both quite competitive, and I think we've got what it takes to win, definitely.
Cheers.
With £10,000 on offer for the final winners, there's no time to lose.
Beautiful bit of parking.
In just a few hours, the rival teams will judge Anna and Faye on tonight's restaurant. But the ultimate judges are 2 Michelin Star chef Michael Caines
So it's left me a little bit flat on the palate.
and culinary expert and writer Prue Leith.
I don't have a single negative. I think this is a lovely little pudding. Beautiful.
Failing to present dishes on time will result in losing points.
It's certainly a point off, isn't it? I mean, you can't be late.
Go for it.
Thanks, honey.
Half an hour down,
I'll get a basket.
the girls are after the finest ingredients to wow their guests.
Let's make sure we get British asparagus. So for starter, we've got the goat's cheese garden salad with balsamic reduction.
This dish sounds delicious, but there doesn't seem to be too much cooking involved. I think the success at this starter will be about making the most of those ingredients through the use of skill and imagination.
Thank you. We've got to go now. Kings Road. Thank you. Great.
In search of local goat's cheeses for their salad, Anna and Faye head for the nearest cheese shop.
Okay.
That's
amazing.
Fab, because I think this would be really nice with like a balsamic beetroot glaze around it.
That's amazing.
Starter sorted, the healthy mummies still need their main course. And with freshness at the core of their menu, it's the fishmongers next.
Right, so we've got to get some of the wild sea bass, line caught as well.
Definitely. For main, we have sea bass with crispy kale, a tomato, caper and olive reduction, and pea puree.
This dish is full of bright, fresh ingredients. It should be wonderful. All will depend on getting that sea bass crispy on the top and just cooked underneath. Not easy to do.
With the ingredients for their first 2 courses in the bag,
Thank you.
There you go.
Thank you.
their last stop is one final specialist shop, the chocolatiers.
Last bit, chocolate.
Okay,
Better
let's
do
do
this
this.
quick and get back.
Hello there, what can I get you today?
I'm thinking 100 grams, quite dark chocolate.
Yep.
And then, yeah, half of that, like, milk chocolate.
For dessert, we have a salted caramel and chocolate tartlet served with a mango and passion fruit frozen yoghurt.
This dessert sounds very indulgent compared to that main and starter. I just hope that rich chocolate doesn't overpower the delicate sweet mango and passion fruit frozen yoghurt.
Right, that's it. Let's get back to the house. High
Yay! Let's do this.
I feel like shopping's gone really well. I
Yeah.
feel like we've had a good start.
Yeah,
Let's
no.
hope it continues like
Yeah,
this.
me too.
With all their ingredients bought, Anna and Faye have 3.5 hours to prep their meal and create their restaurant for the night.
Right, let's just crack on with that restaurant and
Yeah.
get it done, and then we'll head to the kitchen and
Totally,
concentrate.
yeah.
Okay. When the guests are sat in this room eating our food, I just want them to feel fresh and kind of full of energy, like they're nourishing their bodies. We're sourcing the best ingredients from the best places and, where possible, local produce.
The theme of our restaurant is the provincial kitchen.
Yeah,
Like, I kind of want everyone to feel like they're eating in a garden.
Yeah.
With their provincial kitchen ready, it's over to the real kitchen for the ultimate challenge.
Get the pinnies on and let's start cooking,
Okay, perfect. Oh my God, it's real.
Oh my God.
It's happening.
Let's start cooking. Okay.
Yay,
let's go.
With under 3 hours until their guests arrive, the girls must get as much of their 3-course meal prepared as they can.
I'm putting 150 grams in, Faye, of flour. I'm gonna make 2 batches. The first thing that I've got to do today for our dessert is get that pastry in the fridge.
Yeah.
That's so important because it takes 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Mini salted chocolate caramel tart is indulgent and it looks indulgent, but when they eat it, that pastry shell is so light. I'm trying to get the right consistency on this pastry.
So the frozen yoghurt is actually pretty easy. Puree the mango, get the passion fruit, and it's just getting the yoghurt into the ice cream maker.
Yep.
What is going on? Oh, okay.
What's happening with it?
Just turn it off. It's the churner, won't go round properly. Right, so this isn't working. That's really great, the first thing I'm doing.
I think we need to bring in the other ice cream machine.
Yeah,
the
I
backup.
think we definitely need to do that.
So I'm rolling out the pastry and it's rolling out perfectly. Right, I'm just gonna put the tartlets in the fridge for 30 minutes.
I think the main thing for me is the beetroot glaze. Oh my God.
We gotta get cracking.
It's literally a bit of beetroot, a bit of balsamic. So we're just combining the two. I think that's perfect. Do you think it needs more balsamic?
No, it's good.
I'm gonna get the cheese out. The purpose of the beetroot glaze is to colour the cheese. It's just going to cut through and to add that kind of earthiness.
I'm excited about tonight. I think Anna and Faye are going to rise to the competition.
These pastry tartlets are perfect. They're cooked, we just got to cool them.
Yeah. It's okay, it's okay.
But it didn't smash.
Okay, it's perfect.
They dropped one of the shells, the pastry shells on the floor. We can't use it, it's got to go in the bin.
They've only got 10 minutes left before the guests arrive. But luckily, they've made extra tarts.
We're on track. We need to work on the salted caramel and ganache, Faye.
To make the caramel, they're combining sugar and butter.
Caramel is like my favourite part of this pudding.
Time is literally disappearing.
I know.
Take it off the heat because you could ruin it. We'll quickly go get ready and then we'll come back down. Okay, you ready?
Anna and Faye have just 5 minutes until their guests arrive.
I think it's going to be very, very different from anything that we've had up to now.
Gotta get this caramel in.
Freshened up, the girls crack on with the final layer of their dessert.
So I'm just heating some cream and I'm going to melt the chocolate in it for the ganache.
Yep. We reduced the amount of cream to make it a bit lighter.
I'm imagining that when they are doing the menu, just having calculated 2 calories, 3 calories.
Put a tiny bit more in here. I'm just filling the tart cases with the chocolate ganache.
It looks beautiful.
Okay, let's get these in. Yeah?
Yep.
I'll only give them a 10 if we get chips, though.
All right then. No,
But that's the only way we're going to lose our crown at the top of the title.
Guests are gonna arrive, honey. Literally, we've got seconds.
I'm really nervous.
Yeah, we better go. Oh my God.
Tonight's hosts, Anna and Faye, are planning to serve up a low-calorie menu.
Do you think we'll lose any weight tonight?
Tonight? No.
What, if we beat Simon and Linda, I would be so happy.
So, Roseanne and Retta, to the right.
It looks nice, just so natural.
You guys are on the left.
More than a nod to the Mediterranean.
Simon and Linda, you're facing the judges.
Yeah.
It looks beautiful. There's food and fruits and vegetables everywhere, so...
Flowers and
Unless it's a buffet and we just have to help ourselves, and that's their 3 courses.
Good evening, guys. The name of our restaurant tonight is The Provincial Kitchen, a healthy yet indulgent culinary adventure.
You best get back to the kitchen because you've got a lot more cooking to do.
Enjoy.
Thank you. They've really gone to town, and there's lots and lots of fresh flowers. There's
fruit, fresh fruit. You can actually smell these flowers, can't you?
With guests seated, Anna prepares the vegetables, crisping up kale for the main.
We're gonna make sure we're gonna rub it in extra virgin olive oil. Just gonna pop it in the oven, Faye.
And roasting radishes and boiling asparagus for the starter.
Gotta make sure that I can take the ends off this asparagus perfectly and that they blanch really well.
I can't wait. It's just so pretty and fresh and natural.
Yeah.
I think we're just going to have an explosion of really fresh flavours.
I'm hoping they're going to burn something. They can't burn anything if it's all raw food, so...
The pressure's about to be ramped up for Anna and Faye, as 2 Michelin Star chef Michael Caines and renowned culinary expert Prue Leith are outside.
Last dinner of the North.
Indeed. I wonder what the girls will do.
Do you want me to put your asparagus in?
Once the judges arrive, the girls will have just 45 minutes to get their starter ready to serve up.
Oh my God, so the judge is gonna be here soon.
So here we are.
Shall I ring the bell?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Okay, right, Prue and Mike.
Oh, we better get them in.
We're just gonna give them the best night ever, yeah? Okay, let's do this.
Hello, Anna. How are you?
How are you?
You look lovely.
So nice to see Michael and Prue again.
Good.
Let's hope that we still think they're as nice at the end of the night. Come through.
Wow.
Oh, this is lovely.
Hello, everyone.
I feel we're old friends now.
So, good evening, guys, and welcome to the Provincial Kitchen. It's a healthy yet indulgent culinary experience.
The food you enjoy tonight, it's tasty, nutrient dense, and it's doing you good.
Okay, guys, if you'd like to turn your menus over. For starter, we've sourced 3 local goat's cheeses, all from the Yorkshire Dales, served with a balsamic glaze, seasonal green vegetables, beetroot and radish.
That is just a goat's cheese salad.
For a main, we're serving line-caught wild British sea bass with tomato reduction, which has caper and green olives. We're serving that with crispy kale, smashed chickpeas, and thyme pea puree.
I expect it to be tasty. I like olives and caper with fish. This combination is really good.
And for dessert, we have salted caramel and chocolate tartlets, served with homemade mango and passion fruit frozen yoghurt and a chocolate shard.
That's delicious.
How can they get that many goodies into so few calories?
It sounds decadent, but actually, it's the least calories.
Do you think we'll be full after?
Don't know, there's a chippy on the way home, I think.
We hope that you have a wonderful evening tonight in the provincial kitchen. We best get back because you've got a lot more cooking to do.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Anna and Faye now have just 45 minutes to get their 315-calorie starter in shape.
And you're getting the balsamic reduction ready?
Yeah, I'm on it. I'm just going to heat this balsamic up.
Yeah.
About a cupful. I'm going to add some Yorkshire honey, and that's just going to make it really sweet.
Okay, perfect.
So I'm just going to put this on heat, and it's just going to reduce nicely to about a third of its quantity.
So I have to thinly slice the cucumber, finely mandolin the radishes, make sure the beetroots are cut perfectly unison. I just want to make them as perfect as they can be. If the salad really sings, I think that we have a chance of getting quite high.
I'm wondering what kind of cheeses you'll be using.
Well, they'll have a job to beat your halloumi for a starter.
Well, we know they're goat's cheese because they said that.
Yeah, there's very famous goat cheese in Harrogate.
It sums up what we think of Anna and Faye at this stage. Great produce, doesn't need much doing with it, and so that's going to speak volumes, how much cooking they've actually got to do.
Just lick this for me. I think that's right. It's going to cool down and get thicker.
Nice, yeah.
So I'm going to take it off the heat now.
Okay, perfect.
With just 10 minutes to go, they need to start plating up.
It's not getting that thick, is it?
No. Happy?
Yeah. We kind of really need this now. Literally just.
Oh my God, those radishes look divine.
Beautiful. I'm just trying to make the asparagus nice and dry so it's not all kind of slippery and runny.
Okay, I'm a little nervous now.
Yeah. 2 more asparagus, baby. Thank you. I'm so happy with this, Anna. Like, I think it looks gorgeous. So we're going to pick the best looking plates for Prue and Michael.
Yeah, that one and that one?
Yeah, OK. Done.
Let's go. I'm going to take one of those, yeah. Perfect. Your starters are served.
This is a balsamic reduction for you both to share.
The starter looks beautiful. There's asparagus, there is a balsamic glaze.
But it's just 3 cheeses on a stripe.
It's nice and colourful, full of veggies.
Thank you, Ryan.
As you can see, it's a very colourful plate, and that's what we look for, foods that are richer in antioxidants. So whilst you eat it, you can also know you are getting some nutrition from the vegetables.
The judges will taste and give their verdicts on the starter first, and will later score each dish out of 10.
Say something for me, Prue.
Like, are they just going to, like, flatten us, squash us, all this positivity, like, done?
Anna and Faye, the first impression of this dish was how fresh and vibrant it smelt. And then when you put it down, it's a beautiful plate. It's very, very colourful. But immediately I was just worried that it would be more style than substance here in terms of cooking. The vegetables, though, they've been cooked really well. They've added texture as well as individual flavours. You've chosen asparagus and cucumber that individually have strong flavours that can stand up to that array of cheese. I could have done a little bit more of the beetroot puree because actually the beetroot element brings an earthiness to the plate.
I feel like he's getting what we're trying to do.
I really think it's a delight, and I'm very impressed with the vibrancy of the colour. And all 3 of the goat's cheeses are different and also delicious. I'm comforted by your 315 calories for it, so I can eat it with impunity.
It's a great way to start this menu. So I know you want to get back to the kitchen, so we'll let you go so we can then start.
Thank you, enjoy.
Thank you. It's all done. Oh my God, what did you think?
I'm really relieved.
I know it's our dish, but I do think that's the most beautiful dish that's been presented.
But what will their rivals think of their starter?
I can't wait to get stuck into this.
The cheese, I smell it, and the texture, it's really good.
But as a starter, I think it's a bit too much. It's a bit too much cheese.
They can't take credit for the cheese. However, they can take credit for the choice of cheese.
The balsamic started to flood, and so everything started to taste like balsamic.
Not much cooking.
No, there's definitely not. All they've done is steam a bit of asparagus, slice some cucumber with a speed peeler, and then we've got to put our own dressing on.
It just seems a funny starter, more of a cheese board type thing that I'm used to having at the end of a meal.
This starter is very much an extension of their personalities and their beliefs, and they've done it in a tasty and enjoyable way. And that, I think, has been very clever.
Faye and Anna need to impress their guests with their main course of sea bass and crispy kale with pea and thyme puree, but have just 1 hour to cook it.
With the main, first of all, I've got to roast the tomatoes for the passata. Once that's done, then I can sieve the tomato, get the passata, and then start the reduction. Just going to sauté the garlic, and it's going to release all the flavour. I'm going to put in the passata.
I feel like a cocktail waitress. I'm making a chickpea mash. I'm just chopping up some lemon to put in the chickpeas so it's nice and kind of fresh. Basically, we just need something to sit the sea bass on to lift it up. And I'm just going to pop a bit of milk in for a bit of creaminess.
This has really been an amazing week because you were all so close. I mean, there's only about 3 points or something between Simon, you at the top, and you two in third place. So, you know, it's all to play for, isn't it?
But I was surprised how remarkably calm those girls were when
They're calm, cool and collected. They're going to smash this.
Right, Faye, 35 minutes to go. I'm going to put the fish on, OK?
OK.
This is the main hero of our dish. It's such beautiful quality fish. If I ruin this... Push the fish down, and this is going to make sure that it cooks evenly as well.
I was really pleased to see fish as a main course. I almost always choose fish in a restaurant because I don't get it enough at home.
Cooking 8 sea bass in a domestic oven, maybe that'd be a bit of a challenge, but yeah, no, this could be a 10 out of 10 menu, so yeah, knock us off our perch.
Can you help me? Because for some reason your thing's going like error. What's that mean?
What have you done to the hob? Oh, God. I think my hob doesn't like your pan.
What do you think? It's not used to it, yeah.
The pan's got too hot that we're frying the fish in, and it's tripped the whole of the system. This is a nightmare. Oh, my God.
What are we going to do?
Every element that was on when it tripped isn't working, but there's 2 small elements that are.
Just leave it for 2 seconds.
We've got 2 tiny sources of heat that we're going to have to do the fish on, and the tomato reduction is going to reduce no more.
Yeah. Should I be worried? It's not
crazy.
ideal at all.
We've got 30 minutes left, and we've got the pea puree to do. I'm just putting milk into the pea puree instead of cream. Hopefully it's going to help the consistency.
Yeah.
And it's obviously a healthier choice. Yay, the hob's working.
They're back on track, but they've lost 12 valuable minutes.
I'm going to do 2 at a time.
The most important thing that you can do now is cook the fish to perfection.
Say we got 15 minutes, so basically I'm going to give you these fish and then you can start putting them on the plate.
Yeah, OK. Most fine restaurants you go to, the fish is always on a bed or something. This is good.
OK, do you want to get the fish on the plate?
I'm going to actually put it on an incline.
With less than 10 minutes left, they're still 3 fillets short.
I'm just like Anna, fry, fry, fry. I'm on autopilot. I'm just plating.
I don't know how I can cook this any faster.
Just focus on the fish.
I'm like, I wish I had more arms.
I know.
I'm definitely feeling the pressure. Right, these are done.
OK, do you want to come plate?
I'm really, really happy with the fish. It's looking amazing. I mean, the sauce, it's a bit annoying. Look, you can see the sauce coming out.
With a broken hob, we couldn't reduce the tomato sauce as much as we wanted, so it's kind of quite leaky on the plate. And I'm really worried they're going to mark us down on that.
Are you happy?
I just love the presentation. All the ingredients just go really nicely together. I think maybe these 2 for Prue and Michael.
OK.
OK.
Good evening.
I love that.
Your main course is now served. This is a Mediterranean diet on a plate. It's got lean protein and we've made our own passata. We've roasted tomatoes, and the lycopene content, which is a powerful antioxidant, becomes more powerful when you roast them.
Anna's talking again, telling us all about this food, how good it's going to be. I just want to eat it, and she's...
It looks good. It's fish. I'm not a lover of fish. I'm not very adventurous with fish.
I like the way they presented the fish on with the crispy kales and on top of the chickpeas.
Once again, the judges will taste first and give their verdict.
Terrifying being stood there. It's like we're stood in court, isn't it?
Anna and Faye, thank you for presenting this really colourful and lovely main course. The sea bass is cooked to perfection. However, there is one element of the sea bass which I think you could have done better, and that is the skin. I think if you're going to pan fry it, one little tip is that you can just cut the skin very, very finely, and that allows you to fry it and crispen it up a bit. It still doesn't take away the magnificence of the cooking of the fish itself.
I am so relieved. It's just such a weight off my shoulders now because it was the main element of the dish.
The chickpeas are nice. I think there could have been a little bit more going on there. The kale, crispy it is, and delicious too. Was that fried or was it?
It was actually oven baked. That's really good. For the kale to taste deep fried when really it's actually oven baked. Perfect.
I've seldom seen such a nice piece of sea bass, and you've done it justice. One more thing, which is my old bugbear. I've got a slightly smeary plate.
But she has picked up on the watery sauce, which is a bit gutting.
Well, thank you very much, girls. I'm sure you're very keen to get back into the kitchen to start your dessert. Equally, these will be keen to get on with this main course. Thank you.
Enjoy. Thank you. All right, hey.
OK, 2 down, 1 to go.
Yeah, how you feeling?
I feel OK, my voice is suffering a little bit.
Yeah.
I think that was fair feedback.
Yeah, me too.
Anna and Faye now have 45 minutes to get their dessert ready.
I'm so happy. We did the tarts well in advance and we're actually on time.
But will their main course pass muster with their rivals?
Do eat, guys, please.
I like the crispy kales.
That's probably one of the best cooked pieces of sea bass I've ever had. It's seasoned really, really delicately and well.
I found myself kind of working around trying to figure out which component goes with which, and it's kind of work on my part that I don't feel like I should really be having to do.
It's almost like a game, isn't it? Simon says.
Fish here, it's not cooked very well. For chickpeas, it really needs some lemon juice and some salt.
But some people might not like lemon.
I think it's a competition dish, but I don't think it's the competition dish.
With half an hour left before serving their salted caramel chocolate tarts with frozen yoghurt, the girls are working hard towards their grand finale.
I'm trying to melt the chocolate, put it down onto the plastic so we can get a chocolate shard. So then I can split it and we can put nice little bits into the frozen yoghurt.
Having made their dessert earlier, the girls have 20 minutes to play with before they serve it up.
What's amazing now is we have so much time to make this dish perfect.
And I'm really happy with these tarts. I think they look really good. In fact, I think we need to try one just to make sure they're perfect. That's amazing.
I don't know, with the salted caramel chocolate tart, they're either going to work some amazing magic trick or they're going to be that little to get this amount of calories.
One single bite.
I like the salt caramel, but caramel and chocolate and dietitian. How comes?
Well, it says here 295 calories, so that's
Yeah.
the least
Yeah.
of the menu. So I'm up for that.
What we're trying to portray is that this isn't a diet food, so this is lifestyle. You know, if you eat healthily most of the time, you are allowed treats.
And we're plating up.
I'm so excited, like, to put these edible flowers on. I think they look really pretty.
Simon and Linda, obviously end of the week, top of the leaderboard, 1 night to go. You must be feeling a little bit nervous.
The lowest we can finish is second at this stage, so that's a good point. But with the competition being that it was only a couple of points between us all, it's tight.
A long way to go.
There's a long way to go.
Okay, I'm just adding a little bit of the passion fruit to the plate. I love the way that the actual passion fruit sort of melts into the mango.
Prue doesn't like smudges, but you know what? She's in our house tonight. We need to get this frozen yoghurt out of the freezer. I'll put the bits down and you do the smudges on top.
Okay, last dish of the week, actually.
Let's hope it's a good dish to finish the week off.
You happy?
Yeah, done.
I'm just really excited for them to try our final dish, and I really hope they love it.
Right, let's go.
Your dessert is now served.
So many.
I'm feeling really proud of this dish. I am just so happy with everything on that plate. I feel quite smug.
I thought it would be really quarter of this portion.
Pastry looks wafer thin and very delicate.
It's not bad. I'm looking forward to this now.
Oh, I am.
Yeah.
It's got flowers on, though.
But he did definitely have a little smirk.
Really?
Yeah, a little, like that.
Oh, good.
Subtle.
Well, I must say that your mini salted caramel chocolate tart, I didn't think it was a mini tart at all. It was wonderful. I was so tempted to just gobble the whole lot down because it was so good.
She couldn't restrain herself.
See, that's always a good sign.
That's really good.
The chocolate was really good quality chocolate. And I'm not a great chocolate fan, but I really love this. I thought the yoghurt was really nicely made. And I'm surprised it's a low-calorie yoghurt because if you hadn't told me it was yoghurt, I wouldn't necessarily have known. I don't have a single negative. I think this is a lovely little pudding. Beautiful.
She didn't have a negative.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
The pastry was beautiful. I mean, it was very, very thin. It didn't seep or soften because of the caramel or the chocolate above. The texture of that ganache, if you like, could have been a slightly softer if you had used a little bit more cream in letting it down. But it was a perfect compromise between the calories and the impact that that had and the overall texture of the tart, because I think ultimately it was a triumph and I enjoyed eating it.
And that's really good feedback. Really, really happy with that.
It was a perfect ending to your meal. Just one complaint. Probably could have done with twice as many calories. Thank you.
Okay, enjoy. Yay! I loved it.
Yay!
It's so good. You wouldn't know that it was low calorie.
No.
The tart, it's a little bit tough, while I prefer to be more crumbly.
The tart with ice cream make good combination. If it's a little bit more ice cream, it will be better.
How on earth they managed to get the dessert to 295 calories is quite amazing, really.
And they have shown us that you can have a delicious dinner and it'll be less than 1,000 calories.
To avoid instant elimination from the competition, Faye and Anna need at least 60 points to move ahead of hunter-gatherers Angela and Rob. It's now time for Anna and Faye's rival guest teams to mark them out of 10 for a maximum of 30 points.
OK, so starter.
Everything was executed perfectly. I loved the cheeses and I loved the way they were presented.
So what do you think about the main?
Well, the fish is nice. The skin, it wasn't cooked.
Well, for me, I had bad experience as my fish was raw.
But then that dessert
Pudding.
claws everything back. They put so much refinement into making sure each part of that dish was spot on.
So we'll score Anna and Faye for tonight 5 out of 10.
Okay.
Agree?
Yeah.
So tonight for Anna and Faye, we'll score 7 out of 10.
7.
I'd be tempted to give them a 9, but because of the fish skin, I'm going to go for 8 because it was so well executed apart from that.
OK.
Whatever happens now, we've done everything we can. You know, what they score us is up to them.
So Anna and Faith, it has been a triumph serving something healthy and delicious, so well done to you both. But now it's time for us to reveal your score from your guests tonight. The guest teams have given you a combined score of 20 out of 30.
I'm pretty gutted with 20 out of 30.
I suspect that someone's voting tactically.
Somebody's scored low, haven't they?
Yeah. It's down to the judges. The judges got the biggest
Oh, yeah,
score,
we've got that to come, haven't we?
Well, we won't be revealing our scores here. You'll find out your scores from Prue and I from the kitchen headquarters later.
OK.
You have to wait.
No. What? I can't believe we're not getting our scores.
I know, this is, yeah, torturous.
That keeps us on top of the table for a bit longer anyway.
The competition is heating up as it now moves to kitchen headquarters, where our 4 teams will find out who will be going through to the next round and who will be going home.
It's really very close. Everyone just doing amazing.
I think some people might have just been taken immediately out of their comfort zone here.
As it stands, Simon and Linda currently have the highest score, which could give them instant immunity and a place in the next stage of the competition. The teams in 2nd and 3rd place will fight it out in kitchen headquarters tomorrow for the remaining place, whilst the lowest scoring team will instantly be eliminated. So it's all to play for as Anna and Faye await their final scores.
My stomach is just like a tight ball and I'm thinking, wow, this is actually happening.
Yeah.
Teams, welcome back to kitchen headquarters. Now it's time to take the competition up to the next level.
You will be cooking under more pressure than you have ever cooked before. And you will be judged by some of the finest chefs in the country. So it's fitting that we should reveal your scores here. As you know, tonight Anna and Faye cooked the last meal of the week. And now it's time to find out what we thought of your meal. The starter was a wonderful garden salad. I loved the goat's cheese. In fact, I loved all the cheeses. And the flavours were delicious and was very fresh.
For me, the 3 cheeses were perfectly chosen. My only problem was how much cooking was on display, but obviously you had the rest of the menu to prove that. I'm going to score you 7 from a possible 10.
I gave you a score of 6.
As the scores are read, I'm getting so nervous.
My heart was like thumping in my chest.
For your main, you served local sea bass and a pea and thyme puree. For me, the sea bass was cooked to perfection. However, I'd like to have had that skin a little bit more crispy. But nevertheless, that sauce beautifully seasoned and brought the whole thing together.
I thought that main course was a triumph, I really did. I'm not really keen on sea bass usually, but yours was a hefty, beautiful tasting piece of fish. The chickpeas were a bit under-seasoned, but it was a great dish. So for your main course, I'm giving you 7.
Anna and Faye, the score I'm giving you for your main course is 6 from a possible 10.
I feel like maybe we could be in with a chance, but it's so close.
Yeah,
like
it's so
you just
close.
can't predict it now. It's too tight.
To stay in the competition, Anna and Faye need at least 14 points for their dessert.
Your mini chocolate tart with caramel and a frozen yoghurt was absolutely delicious. So I had no negatives at all.
For me, the pastry was perfect, topped with this lovely ganache, and that was offset with that lovely frozen yoghurt swirl. Great combination, a fantastic finishing to what was a good menu. The score I'm giving you for your dessert is 8 out of a possible 10.
For your dessert, I'm giving you 9. That gives you a total score of 63, which means you are the highest scoring pair.
I'm so happy. I just wanted to scream and shout and go like, woohoo, and do a little dance.
I've been preparing myself for this, so it looks like we're probably going to go to a cook-off.
Yeah, I think we expected it.
It's kind of nerve-wracking. Like, I don't feel like we can actually relax.
We cannot
Even though we're not doing the cook-off,
yeah.
we can't relax yet.
With 63 points, Anna and Faye have knocked Simon and Linda off the top spot, winning immunity to take them straight through to the next round. This means Mum and Son team will take on the Syrian siblings tomorrow in a battle for the last place in the next stage of the competition. The hunter-gatherers, however, are the lowest scoring team of the week.
So, Angela and Rob, unfortunately, you are eliminated from the competition.
Well, I'll tell you what, it have been such fun. We'll miss you. We will.
Amazing experience. Wouldn't change it for anything.
Loved it. Okay.
Thank you. I think we can be very proud of ourselves. We did make some mistakes, but we also had some incredible triumphs.
We feel sorry about Angela and Rob, but this is the competition.
It's a shame that they're going home today, because I think it would be nice to see them cook again.
I'm sure they're really disappointed, but somebody's got to go.
All we want now is somebody from the north to win.
Which they will.
Simon and Linda, Roseanne and Reda, you will be taking part in the regional cook-off.
So excited, actually. I feel the challenge just started.
I think Roseanne wants to really push it. I think maybe Red is going to let her down a little bit. He burnt the bread last time, so fingers crossed that he makes some mistakes again.
Next time.
I'm scared from the time.
I think that was the first time I saw Roseanne panic a little bit, ever.
That ruined it, didn't it?
That isn't off.
You don't want an explosion.
Not the first time you're burning something.
How long's left?
I'm afraid you must leave the kitchen.